Hi everyone. Hello, hello. How's everyone going? I hope you're all having a nice day. Hi Louie, hi good, hi Elle, you got a frog now. Oh my gosh, you got a frog. Congratulations. Hi Lexi, hi good, hi Millie. We're taking a short break from we're taking a short break from Devil May Cry to play something amazing. I only got like a fan translation today, so I've been quite excited. Thank you for the hydrate. Thank you for the hydrate. Hydrate and stretch. I had an idea for an emote. Oh, I guess this isn't really news, but I bought and refunded Elden Ring Night Rain mostly because it was expensive and I didn't want to spend money on something that I wasn't going to get a lot of time out of. But I think I kind of confirmed that although now that I think about it, like, ooh, I do really like that style of gameplay. I don't know. It's not I'm weak. I'm weak. I don't care about the gameplay of Elden Ring Night Rain. I just like um I just like her. Um surprise, surprise. I just really like her. Um that's my only reason, but then I discovered that you can't play as her initially. You have to play as like some weird dude with a sword. So I was like, nah, I'm good. Also, I don't think I think the gameplay is like too zoomy for me. I like it. I like it a bit. Things a bit slower. So yeah. I saw it when I woke up and I wasn't sure if I should link you, Lexi, but I figured you see the translation anyway, so laziness prevailed. Yeah, I was really happy when I saw it. Um, I was really happy. Yeah, really, really happy. Very excited. Um, I'm sure everyone in the game smells like corpses, so it's fine. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Bet she doesn't even go, oh, anyway. I've been really enjoying the Night Rain memes on Twitter. I might move myself over just a smidge again. No, I kind of like that I'm mostly hiding the freaky frost fiver hiding behind my shoulder. Yeah, I don't know. I think the pace is like too hectic because I was thinking about this. Um, I've played like a lot of I've played a lot of FromSoft games at this point. Both their modern catalog and their older catalog. And one of the things I like about them is that they are quite slow paced. Um, and Night Rain is very much like as soon as you like hit the ground, you're like go 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 run go kill enemies kill bosses go quickly go go go. Um, which is, come to think of it, is sort of one thing I kind of dislike. I dislike in battle royale games like Fortnite or Apex that they're both very fast paced and also like kind of have long stretches of like not doing anything. That's always been something I've really disliked about them. I need to play Iru as well at some point. But yeah, I guess it was good too. That's what the Steam refund is there for. Also, I think it's like they. I mean, I knew this going in, but I still find it weird. It would be like playing Shadow Tower. I guess everyone here is maybe not. I'll play Shadow Tower in stream soon, so you can all see the majesty as that is that game. But uh It would be like if in Shadow Tower they just like dropped enemies randomly onto different floors. The enemies in a Shadow Tower are very much like tied to the layers that they're from. And I mean it's the same with like all of the From Software games, all of the enemies that help the storytelling. They're attached to the storytelling. There's no like environmental storytelling in Night Raid because they just plonked random, even just like Dark Souls bosses in there. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe when it's like $5, I'll buy it again. But yeah, we're playing Misfortune, A Tale of Suspicious Friendships today. And it's not too long. It's not terribly long, so hopefully it will. Hopefully we can get through it quite nicely. Hope so. Hope so. I've also been playing more Pattern TV off stream because I'm obsessed. Yeah. Night Rain actually does its storytelling differently. I think it's like the remembrances. The remembrances are only really the thing I'm interested in. It do be a very interesting story when you get into it. I've kind of already spoiled a lot of it. Not that I mind spoilers for myself. It's actually the only reason I'm interested. Because I wouldn't play a multiplayer game. Also, hi, welcome. How are you? How's your weekend? I hope you're having a nice weekend so far. Yeah. Start from the beginning. Whoops, wait, why is it not showing up? Oh, it is showing up? Is it showing up? Wait, what? Huh? Oh, okay. Sorry, the preview was, so you can play it solo too, it doesn't have to be multiplayer. Ooh, that does, interest me more. Recovering from the thing that my body does when I get vaccinated. Oh no! Oh no! I hope you feel a bit better soon. Let's see. Isn't this a wonderful, wonderful screen? Isn't this wonderful? I don't know how my weekend is. I woke up a bit over an hour ago and after a nearly 14-hour slumber. Had a social work event at work yesterday and it drained my energy. Oh, I'm glad that you got lots of sleep though. I'm glad you got lots of sleep. People had to resort to playing solo anyway because the character story queuing is weird and kind of broken. Oh no! Oh no, that's unfortunate. Hi Ava! So many illnesses going around right now, that's probably wise anyway. I still feel a little sick after 4 weeks. Oh yeah, I'm glad that I haven't gotten sick at the moment. Hopefully it remains that way. It's hard to stream when you're feeling bad. Whoa. I love that this is an early Idea Factory game as well. Hi! Idea Factory TV's first ever show, Misfortune, a story of suspicious friendships will now begin. Note: to fully enjoy the game, please read the manual carefully before playing. If you find the text hard to read during the game, please hold L1 or R1 to add a shadow effect. That will make the text clearer. Just don't go out and you'll be fine. Yeah, that's my strategy so far. That's my strategy. Please cherish nature. Oh, shall do, Idea Factory. Shall do. Misfortune, a story of suspicious friendship. Ooh. Being sick for 4 or 5 days is better than months of the year. My immune system is just rude. You'll start feeling better soon. Hi there, hi, welcome! We're playing Misfortune, a story of suspicious friendship. Which just got an English translation today, which I'm very excited about. Sorry, welcome! Is this the brand new translation? It is! I'm really excited. I was freaking out earlier when I saw it. I was like, oh. New game, did you beat DMC? No, not yet. I thought this was more important than DMC, to be honest. I thought this game was more important. I have concerts to go to and friends to see. Yeah. Hi, Olshiplex. Hope it's been good. It's been pretty okay today, actually. Can't complain at all. This game is legendary. I've never heard of this game. This is like the two reactions. Have you ever played PS1 Tail Concerto? I was looking at Fugo Memories of Steel on Steam, and it's apparently a prequel to that PlayStation 1 game. Oh. Yes, I have played a little bit of it. Welcome to the realm of nightmares! Yay! Please choose a character. Lexi, Kana. Oh. Well, I feel like we have to choose Lexi first, right? I've been wanting to buy the physical trilogy of Fugo games. Oh, it's time to get up! The hands of the clock proudly pointed to midnight. Oh, what a beautiful night to go for a walk. What a beautiful night. I was on my way to my old elementary school to keep a promise I made to my friends. Please choose a character. Is this just going to play the same thing again? Possibly. No? Oh, okay. I love the way they turn. Oh, Lexi, you're here. Oh, you made it. These girls were my classmates in elementary school. The beautiful but cold girl was Kyoko. The cute one was Kana-chan. I quickly walked towards them. The faces are so good! Exclamation mark! Starting the weekend with a nightmare, nice. The picker in Discord makes more sense now. It does, doesn't it? Suddenly, I felt something behind me. It was an extremely horrible sensation. Look back. The eyes. Even though I had a terrible feeling, I decided not to look back. Oh, okay.
Yay!
Hey Lexi-kun, it's been a long time. Hideaki greeted me with a proud smile. He was holding a jack-in-the-box. Hideaki was also one of my classmates. He loved to play pranks on people. It was a bad habit he'd had since elementary school. This guy looks a lot like Kitaro. It does a bit. Kwabo, hi, welcome. I hope you're doing well. How are you? Tonight we gathered at our old elementary school to dig up the time capsule we buried there on the day of our graduation. Because of an incident that happened last year, the school was closed down. Entrance was prohibited, so we dared not step foot inside during the day. In other words, we were breaking into a school in the middle of the night to exhume our time capsule. But one of our group had not yet arrived. Ooh, what's happening? Sorry to keep you all waiting. Yuichi was the last comer. He had a kind heart, but he was never good at keeping promises. He was studying to be a doctor now, but I wonder how far his motivation would carry him. In any case, we were all here now. Amazing. Why does his face look like an electrical outlet? I'm fairly sure it said in the time capsule we buried in primary school in the garden was turned into a courtyard immediately after I left. Oh no. Oh no. Yuichi looks like Bert Newton. He does, doesn't he? If you don't know. He does. I don't actually want to put a picture of Bert Newton. Actually, you can look him up. Australian guy. I'll go and dig up the time capsule. Leave it to me. After Yuichi passed each of us a drink, he opened the school gates and stepped through. He closed the gates behind him and began walking towards the school building. The drinks are my way of saying sorry for being late, Yuichi said as he disappeared inside the school. Suspicious. I love the aesthetic of this. I can't get enough of it. It's incredible. Misfortune. Oh no. Lexi's story. I began to grow anxious. Some time had passed since Yuichi entered the school. At that moment... Hi Yuichi, bye Yuichi. Oh my gosh! Ah! We heard a sudden shriek from within the elementary school building. It was Yuichi. Did he have an accident? Or did something else happen to him? Kyoko and Kana-chan looked at each other. Hideaki furrowed his brow with unease. I had to calm everyone down. I pulled a silly face. I'm sure this will calm everyone down. I was rolling around and around. This game is so strange. I love it. My silly face did not go down well at all. Let's stay calm, I said with a big gulp. I was just about to try and explain Yuichi's scream when someone spoke up. I'll go and take a look. I'll go and take a look for Yuichi too. Hideaki and Kyoko both volunteered to go into the school and see what had happened. But both of them looked as though they were enjoying themselves. Question mark, question mark, question mark? These models are funky. They are, aren't they? They're wonderful. I don't think I've ever seen a PlayStation 1 model quite like this before, because it's like a very particular aesthetic. It's almost like body horror-esque, but it's also very like fitting in terms of like this time period as well. Kana-chan and I decided to stay behind. Kyoko is probably trashed your wife so she could go die. No! If we don't come out in 10 minutes, come and find us. Hideaki said and thumped my shoulder. Perhaps this is the last goodbye, Kyoko joked darkly. With that, the two of them disappeared into the school building. Before I knew it, Kana-chan and I were alone together. Oh my gosh! You're back straight. It is. This was a rare chance. I had to say something. I talked about the past. I talked about... let's talk about the past. Let's see what happens. When you were in elementary school, Kana-chan and I often played together. I had a crush on her then. Do you remember? We often used to play hide and seek at school, didn't we? Oh yeah. Kana-chan smiled sweetly. Talking to Kana-chan made my heart beat faster and faster. Kana-chan glanced at me and then slowly continued speaking. Oh? Lately, I've been having the same dream over and over. I'm walking alone through a dark cave. You should see a therapist. What happens next? I remember walking in that cave once before, long ago. I can't remember it too clearly, but I was in elementary school. Do you remember in social studies when our teacher showed us the old air raid shelter at school? It had a mysterious hidden safe. I remember the combination was 7 right, 5 left, and then 8 right. Wait, let me write this down. 7 right, 5 left, 8 right. I love weird games. I really I love them too. Cuz, good morning. Good morning. Wait. Oh, I remember that too. 758. Nagoya. Sissy, that's how I remember the code. I remember going down into the air raid shelter 2 or 3 times. That brings back memories. Oh? Suddenly I noticed how much time had passed. I got carried away in our conversation. Were Yuichi, Hideaki, and Kyoko alright? I was suddenly very worried. Oh no! What's going on? What could be happening? I promised I would look for them if they didn't come back soon, but 20 minutes had already passed. In the end, Kana-chan and I decided to follow the others into the school. It had been ages since I stepped foot inside. I was excited. The corridors were very dark. I waited for my eyes to adjust to the darkness. Let's be careful, Kana-chan. Oh no, he's dead! What the hell? Someone hit me. A single thought passed through my mind as my consciousness faded. Kana-chan, surely it wasn't you, was it? What's going on? Why would a time capsule be buried indoors? Yes. They didn't have many places left. Welcome to Shigeru's room. Oh! Oh! What on earth? I was tied to a chair with some rope. I couldn't move an inch. How may I assist you today, sir? This guy is totally insane. If you have no request, please allow me to hack up your body. Whoa. He's gonna kill me. To be fair, his eyes were creepy enough for them. Maybe they were just tired of looking at his stupid face. And Shigeru Miyamoto was an asshole. Yeah. Please cut my hair. Please shave my beard. If we say shave my beard, then he's going to slice our throat. So we need to. He needs to. Sorry, the hair needs to go. A haircut, is it? Please relax, sir. I'm quite skilled with my scissors. I take a look at this doll. Uh-oh, sniffy, sniffy. Well, allow me to begin, sir. Joshua, hi, welcome. How are you? We're playing Misfortune, a story of suspicious friendship. I think I've given you a rather nice haircut, sir, if I do say so myself. For some reason, this waiter was practicing his hairdressing skills on me. I found you collapsed in the hallway and took the liberty of bringing you in here, sir. But why is a hairdresser here? This is an abandoned school. Great question. There's definitely something very strange about this guy. Maybe the fact that he said that he wanted to hack away your body parts should have alerted you. This is amazing. I love this. He said he found me collapsed in the hallway? Who the hell knocked me out? And where was Kana-chan? She was right there with me. I have to get out of here now. There's something strange about everyone in this, to be fair. There might be. There might be. The moonlight shone ominously through the windows. The room I had just left was really a classroom. It was at the end of the corridor. I heard the click of the door being locked from the inside. I knew I could not get back in. I had no choice now. I started walking down the corridor slowly. This is actually like genuinely amazing. I really can't get enough of this. I can't get enough of this. I arrived at the next classroom. I entered the classroom. Fantastic, waiting for Sonic the Hedgehog's 34th anniversary coming on Monday, June 23rd. Oh! I hope they announce some stuff. That means the 35th anniversary is next year. That's exciting. There'll probably be something big for the 35th. I would hope. That thing cursor moves so fast. It really does. Huh? The door was locked from the other side. I carried on walking in the dark. I was actually thinking about playing Sweet Home on NES. I think that's what it's called. Is it? I don't know why I'm suddenly doubting myself. Yeah, Sweet Home. Why was I doubting myself? I've been thinking of playing that at some point soonish. This was my old elementary school. Walking around the building brought back many memories. For example, wait, isn't that the door to the inner courtyard? The door was open. Was someone in the courtyard? We'd buried the time capsule in the courtyard. I walked through the door and out into the courtyard. Have you tried any of the demos in the Steam Next Fest? I actually haven't. I haven't. There's a couple though that I'm really interested in. When they come out. Sonic Frontiers 2. I hope so. I hope so. I think there's some potential there. I really enjoyed the atmosphere of the world in Sonic Frontiers. I liked the flowers. I like the flowers. I have a fondness for mysterious ruins and islands and I don't know, it was very rare something made like almost specifically for me in terms of the atmosphere. Sweet Home is the game that inspired Resident Evil 1. Yeah. I'm not sure if Sega confirmed the development of Sonic Frontiers 2. I think there were rumors about it, but I don't think anything's been confirmed. It looked exactly the same. I slowly walked over to where we buried the time capsule together all those years ago. Yes, it was right about here. Oh? Oh? What was that sound? Without thinking, I looked up. I can't hear it anymore. I have to hurry. I realized I was standing exactly where he'd buried the time capsule. There was no mistake, it was right here. Honestly, I prefer games like Sonic Shadow Jans over the open zone gameplay, but the boss themes in Frontier slaps hard. I think I agree. I'd prefer something along the lines of Shadow Generations. I mean, it would be nice to have like something like Sonic Adventure 3, which will never happen, but we can dream, because they said something. Sorry, I'm getting distracted from this game. They said something about like years ago about they said something about the Chow Garden being like tied to the Sonic Adventure series. Like they didn't want to bring back the Chow Garden and anything else because it was exclusive to the Sonic Adventure series. Or it was attached to that series identity. So I was like, wait, maybe that means that I'm preaching here. Maybe that means that we'll get a Sonic Adventure 3. I mean, I don't think it's like the most plausible thing, because they've been doing a good job with like a lot of the levels of recent times. Who knows? Who knows? Anyway, I was not get too distracted. Next year we get Sonic 06 20th anniversary edition, guys. Hype, yeah. Where's the Chow Garden app? I know. I need it. I spent a lot of time in the Chow Garden off stream. But no matter how deep I dug, I could not find it. Had someone already taken it? There were clear signs that the ground had been dug here. But there was still something left in the ground. Oh my gosh, what? This is the best. What's this? A rubber doll? Who left this here? Who would play a prank like this? All the strange things that have happened tonight must have been part of a big prank. Right, you can't fool me anymore. I raised my head and looked around. There was no one there. Huh? The door to the other school building across the courtyard was open. For now, I decided to enter the other school building. The face, though, it's amazing. It's amazing. I decided to enter the other school building. I felt sure that all of the strange things that happened tonight were just a big prank. What is this? There was someone to my right. Fear shot me through me as the shadowy figure grew closer. I looked over my shoulder at them. What I saw was absolutely horrific. Oh no, what did they say? What did they say? Misfortune. Misfortune. Let's conserve the world's resources and save energy. Idea factory. Okay. Amazing. What I saw was absolutely horrific. What was it? Ooh. Okay, that is slightly horrific. The figure resembled a doll. It had no eyes, nose, or mouth. The blank-faced doll came closer and closer. Its skin glistened with moisture and it stunk like a rotten fish. Follow me. It somehow spoke without a mouth. I followed it down a corridor on the right-hand side of the building. Is this an Idea Factory game? It is, it is. Rake, hi, welcome! This game is incredible. Just a moist lad. The doors to the classroom were all nailed shut with boards. Someone was making renovations. I continued to follow the doll down the hallway. He looks so happy! Maybe he's finally found someone who gives him the self-confidence to be himself. Finally, we arrived at the classroom at the end of the corridor. It was the only classroom which wasn't blocked off. I followed the blank-faced doll into the classroom. I'll be back soon, going to get some food. Enjoy your food trip. It was very dimly lit inside. There was a hole in the wall where the blackboard once was. It led to the classroom next door. These weren't very tasteful renovations, but wait. There was something even stranger. I looked at the walls. Two men were hung from the walls. Oh my gosh. Their pale faces didn't move. I hate it when that happens. Welcome, Lexicon. That voice. Would you like to join them? Yuichi? You've finally arrived. Yuichi was dressed like a doctor. What on earth was going on here? Yuichi and the doll walked through the hole in the wall. I silently followed them. You idiot. Why would you do this? The room was well lit by the moonlight shining in through the large window. Is this An operating room? I stared at the scalpels and scissors lined up on the desk. No, this is my makeup room. I've done 2 procedures already. They were both difficult, but each one was a great success. Yuichi grinned. Huh? Wait a moment. I couldn't believe my eyes. Oh? Kyoko! Hideaki! Those pale bodies suspended from the ceiling by rope were Kyoko and Hideaki. Yuichi, you did this! I flew into a rage at the horrific sight of what he had done. Wish. Don't worry about them. Yuichi laughed as he explained. I'm so invested in this game. They're just sleeping. After our pretty little game is finished, I'll make them right as rain. I'm so invested in this, I paused to check to myself. I order you to open the gas cylinders in the back. At Yuichi's words, the dolls immediately left the room. Let the game of orders begin! Yuichi let out a big sigh and turned to face me. Rule 1. If you try to attack me, I cannot guarantee Hideaki or Kyoko will live to see the dawn. Yuichi glanced at my clenched fists and then continued. Rule 2. I promise to return Hideaki and Kyoko to their bodies as long as you answer a single question. The Yuichi I knew was long gone. Well, will you play my game? Alright, we'll play your messed up game. Alright. I had no choice but to accept Yuichi's insane rules. I love this face. What is your question then? Is this enjoyable to watch, by the way? Is this a good time or? It's fun. I'm glad. I'm glad at Yuichi. Ignoring me, Yuichi began to explain. What was the wish I put into the time capsule? You have 1 hour to find the answer. If your time runs out, I'll dispose of these 2. It's fun. Hi, Hamas. Hi. Welcome. I'm glad. Gex Trilogy comes out Monday. Oh. I'm kind of excited for that. Hi, Eric. Hi. Welcome. We're playing a visual novel tonight. It's called Misfortune, a story of suspicious friendships. I'm quite excited for the Gex trilogy, actually. Kind of. Kind of. I quite like Gex, kind of. If you hurt Hideaki and Kyoko, I'll dispose of you too, Yuichi. I left the room to search for the time capsule. I heard Gex? Yeah, Gex is coming out on Monday, the Gex trilogy. I mostly play Gex 3, that's the only one I'm really familiar with. I'm not like the biggest Gex fan, but I do feel fond of the 3rd game. On Steam, yeah. Gex Night! Had we all fallen into Yuichi's trap? Was Kana-chan safe? Who dug up the time capsule and where was it? Can I save Hideaki and Kyoko? Are they going to be alright? My mind swelled with all sorts of fears and worries. Sana, hi, welcome! Wait a minute, that's the new localization from the Hilltop. I don't know if Hilltop did this one. I think it was a different localization team. I'm not 100% sure. Hilltop just released Jingle Cats, I remember. Because I streamed that as well. I streamed Jingle Cats. Let me see if I can. Yeah, no, it's not by Hilltop. It was released today. Yeah, it just came out today. Gex hype! Gex hype! Whoa! Thank you so much! Thank you so much for the gifts of it's tail time. It's tail time. I wouldn't mind streaming Gex. I do quite like Gex 3. I do quite like Gex 3, I must admit. The only thing is that it's a game that gets like a little bit more frustrating the further in you go. But I always valued like environmental variety a lot, and Gex has a lot of that. I need to search the area where the time capsule is buried. It was the repost of Hilltop. Sorry, no worries. I have to keep moving, I said as I walked into the courtyard. Hilltop is working on Rowdy Princess on PlayStation 2, which I'm really excited for. Really excited for. I returned to the place where you'd buried the time capsule. Alright, what should I do now? Search the grass nearby. Nothing looks different. Oh? Someone was coming. Ah! The girls are so dainty and cute, and all the men in this game are like disgusting monsters. Nomad, hi, welcome. Thank you for the stretch and the hydrate. What's this game about? It's a visual novel. It's a visual novel. It's a visual novel about a group of friends that buried a time capsule in primary school. And as adults, they're going back to... They made a promise to open it when they all graduated from school. So now they've gone back to this primary elementary school that they used to be at, and they've gone to dig it back up again. But when they got there, mysterious things started happening. You could call it Misfortune, a story of suspicious friendships. Liza, hi, welcome! Welcome. Kana-chan. We were relieved to be reunited. We told each other about the strange things we had seen. Kana-chan told me she had entered an underground cave. She said Kyoko had turned into a monster. I explained that Yuujou was behind it all. In order to save Kyoko and Hideaki, we had to find out what Yuujou had wished for all those years ago. What? Then perhaps... Kana-chan removed a folded piece of paper from her pocket. The paper was covered in childish handwriting. Oh? thank you for the stretch. Hope you're awesome. I'm actually doing pretty okay today, which is nice change. It's great. I never have the patience to play these myself. I think they're nice to stream. I hope that's nice to watch them, because it's mostly just me reading it out to you. But Gavin, thank you so much for lurking. Hideaki kicked me in the stomach again yesterday. He said you need to diet and made me run 10 laps around the school playing field. Kyoko sent me a love letter. I was so happy. When I went to say thank you, she screamed at me, "Go away, idiot!" Hideaki wrote me the love letter to trick me. Lexicon Kane-chan stared laughing at me. All I could do was cry. God, if you're real, please hear my wish. It's only a small thing. Everyone. Oh. Everyone what? The paper was ripped and the rest of the sentence was missing. He really hated us, didn't he? Large tears streamed down Kane-chan's face. I still can't get over how good this game looks. Gavin, thank you so much for the follow. Thank you. The perk of having such a nice voice is that people will probably happily attend if all you do is read a book. That does make me happy. That does make me happy. That does make me really happy. Even though the paper had been ripped in half, we understood exactly what his wish meant. Everyone. Oh no! I'm assuming I'm on the other side of the pond, but that just means you're my bedtime story. Oh, that makes me happy. Go, get them. Yuichi's voice welcomed us back to his special makeup room. The blank-faced dog beside him was clutching a knife. Yuichi had changed his mind. He decided to attack us. Don't hesitate, attack! Yuichi shouted even louder. The featureless doll slowly approached Kane-chan and me. It's Roger from American Dad. Who is Roger? Is Roger the alien? Roger American Dad. Yeah, I can kind of see that. I can kind of see that. Pretty model and voice. Thank you. Thank you. I love the pauses when the audio stops. I know. I know. The doll gradually closed the distance between us. We had no time to think, only had one option. I pushed the doll away. I shouted as loudly as I could. I shouted as loudly as I could. We know what your wish was. It was everyone. Please, get along. Suddenly the room shook violently. An explosion shook the school. Although the walls had protected us from the worst of the damage, the room was now ablaze. It must have been those gas cylinders. The faceless doll was writhing around on the floor, engulfed in dirty crimson flames. I froze amidst the sudden chaos. We have to get out of here. I smashed a window with my fist. Let's go, Kane-chan yelled. Kane-chan quickly climbed out of the broken window. Hideaki, Kyoko. I crouched over both of them and shook them hard. They were both as cold as corpses. I shook them even harder. I couldn't leave them behind. I began to shake them harder. Hideaki! Kyoko! Uhehe. It's too late, you idiot. It was Yuichi. He stared at me, cheerful as ever. No, Hideaki! Kyoko! Wake up! As if my desperation had somehow resurrected them, they both slowly opened their eyes. Ugh, what happened? I'm back in my own body? Yuichi growled in anger. Shit, they've been released from my mind control. I don't really like swearing. I always feel awkward whenever there's a swear word. I'm never sure. I think though it's more embarrassing to not read it out. But I don't like crude language very much. In an instant, Hideaki stood up and grabbed Yuichi around the neck. What did you do? Suddenly trembling in fear, Yuichi looked at the ground. I just gave my dolls your names and had a bit of fun. It was just some harmless hypnosis. Don't misunderstand. Dolls? Hideaki stared at the faceless doll lying curled up and burned on the floor. It was still smoldering. It looks like that just like that thing I saw in my dream. We all managed to flee the school in the confusion the fire created. Hideaki, you said something about dreaming of the doll. We pushed past curious onlookers running towards the school. My dream. It was horrible. Really horrible. Hideaki's eyes narrowed as he stared at the fire in the distance. Misfortune. What kind of horror game is this? It's a visual novel by Idea Factory. Oh, is that the end? That's the end of the first route. The end? Question mark? Speaking of bedtime stories, have a lovely stream. Thank you for lurking, Liza. Your reading did make a lot of Hell Knight much more pleasant, even if you were scared during the corridor parts. I really love Hell Knight. I think genuinely I'm saying this with all sincerity. I think Hell Knight is like one of my favorite games of all time. Like it's up there with my tippity top. I love that game. Question mark? I should probably write that down. Ooh. Well, let's do you want to do Kaneroki Yoko? Kaneroki Yoko. Guess could go in order. It does sound like a smart theme. Does sound smart. Love, love. I'm a girl who's deeply in love. I'm in love with a man named Lexicon. He'll be here soon. I'm so happy to see him again. Yes, I'm so happy. We're meeting here tonight at our old elementary school to keep a promise we made a long time ago. Thank you for the hydrate. I love the return. Ah, Lexi, you're here. I turned around at the sound of Kyoko's words. Standing there was the man of my dreams, Alexi-kun. I feel a bit weird about it of being my name, but anyway. Can't do anything about that now. Mistakes were made, I should have called him Pooh. I should have called him Pooh. It's been a long time, Lexi. Lexi-kun immediately started chatting with Hideaki-kun, while Kyoko and I looked on. Kana, you really like Lexi, don't you? Kyoko whispered. I didn't know how to answer. Yes, I do. I whispered back to Kyoko. Then I'll try to give you a chance to be alone together. Tell him how you feel. Kyoko affectionately patted me on the back. Oh, so that's why they went in by themselves. I should have stuck with your gut and given them the toilet human names. I should have. The reason we'd gathered here in the first place was to dig up a time capsule we'd buried in the courtyard on the day of our graduation. However, we had to break into the school in the middle of the night. The school was closed down because of an incident last year. We had no choice but to sneak in under the cover of darkness. This visual novel is going to strain my voice a little bit. Finally, Yuichi-kun arrived, late as ever. Sorry to keep you all waiting. He's so scary. He's so scary. He hasn't changed at all. When we were younger, he was always the slowest, and of course tonight was no different. At any rate, we were all here now. I'll go and dig up the time capsule. Leave it to me. The drinks are my way of saying sorry for being late, Yuichi said as he disappeared inside the school. No trespassing. You should make yourself an iced tea with honey later. Yeah, I'll definitely, when I have a break, I'll definitely do that. Misfortune. Misfortune love. Kana's story. Lexi-kun was so handsome. I found myself staring at him. I shouldn't just stare though. I had to say something. Just as I summoned up the courage to speak. Kana's story. Oh no, what happened? Ah, we heard a sudden shriek from within the school building. Was that Yuichi screaming? I suddenly realized how much time had passed since Yuichi had gone inside. I began to feel very frightened. I clung to Kyoko. We're going down the Yuri route. I clung to Kyoko's arm in fright. It's alright, Kana. Kyoko looked me in the eye, nodded, and then winked. Then... I'll go and take a look. Hideaki said while striking a brave pose. I'll go and look for Yuichi too, said Kyoko. I knew Hideaki was trying to show off to Kyoko. I silently thanked Kyoko. Now I can be alone with my beloved Lexi-kun. I just was thinking about this, but it's funny the assumption that every single person that plays this game it's also like boy focused, isn't it? Because then you've got like your self-insert pro tag with your like imaginary girlfriend. If we don't come out in 10 minutes, come and find us. Hideaki thumped Lexicon's shoulder, opened the school gate and began walking towards the building. Perhaps this is the last goodbye, Kyoko joked darkly. Kyoko laughed and suddenly grabbed my hand. What do you mean, Lexi? Girls don't play video games, Twitch smiley face. I don't think Lexicon understood her joke. He was always very serious. But I thought I saw anger flash across his eyes briefly. Oh? My heart began to beat faster now that Lexicon and I were alone. What should I do? The others had suddenly left, so I began to feel very nervous. Perhaps sensing my awkwardness, Lexicon kindly spoke to me. We often played hide and seek at the school, do you remember? What? I didn't remember that, so I didn't know what to say. Oh no. Oh, yeah. Welcome back, we're playing through one of the other routes now. The school exploded, crazy things happened. Really? I don't remember. You don't remember? We always hid in the courtyard together. They could never find us there. No secret place. We even read manga in there. Lexicon's eyes were shining desperately. You really don't remember, Kana-chan? I'm sabotaging their romance. I started to feel more relaxed, so I tried my best to continue the conversation. I talked about my worries. Trauma dump time! I decided to reveal all my concerns to Lexicon. Recently I've been having the same dream over and over. I'm walking alone in a dark cave. Perhaps you should talk to a therapist, Lexicon joked. Oh no! He could tell I was scared by the dream and was trying to cheer me up. He's so kind! Aww! Lexicon and I continued to tease each other. We were getting on like a house on fire. Oh wait, what is this? What is this this screen? House of Fire! The sequel to House of Leaves. What is this screen? I love this! I love this! I want this as a gift. I was so happy to talk to him. Suddenly I realized that we had gotten carried away in our conversation. The others had gone inside the school gate ages ago. Kyoko, Hideaki and Yuichi had still not come back. After talking it over with Lexicon, we decided to go inside as well. Walking through the old gate with Lexicon made my heart race. It was extremely dark inside. The old wooden floor creaked. It was a very eerie atmosphere. We eventually stopped walking as we couldn't see through the gloom. But I was very happy because Lexicon was there beside me. Oh no! Now it's her time to get hit by the hammer. It would be fun to see Lexi in these style character mode. Oh, I would love that! I would love that. That would be so cute. sorry, I'm just taking off my cardigan. Excuse me one moment. Okay, there we go. What? Suddenly someone struck me on the back of the head. I instantly collapsed to the floor. Lexi couldn't help me. Look over here. I tried to scream but no sound came out. I passed out. I need to learn Blender so I can make stuff like that. There's some of the stuff you can make in Blender, like the eye has her starting soon screen is like modeled after like claymation. It's so cute. It's still one of my favorite starting soon screens of all time. Hammer time. It was hammer time. It was hammer time. Ugh. I slowly regained consciousness. How long had I been out for? Where was I? A cave? For some reason I seemed to be underground. My head hurt a little bit, but otherwise I was unharmed. Where was the exit? I looked around in a panic, but I had no idea. What was that sound? It sounded like metal scraping against metal. Feeling desperate, I began walking in the direction of the noise. It turned out to be a pair of iron grates striking each other. I slowly tried to process what had just happened, but nothing made sense. I stood motionless in the tunnel. I stared blankly at the grates. Huh? I suddenly realized something. Through the gates, I saw a message on the wall. I was startled by the words written on the wall. A cursed past is sealed within. All must leave this place. Oh no. Ice Dying Screen is so good. It is so good. It's so cute. I love it so much. I love it so much. It brings me joy and happiness every single time I see it. I began walking, searching for the exit once again. After about 5 minutes, I finally remembered. This place was the abandoned air raid shelter we had often played in as children. But I did not remember it being this big as a child. Finally, I found the exit and managed to escape. I wanted to leave this terrifying place right now. Mudo, thank you so much for the follow, thank you. I headed towards the main building when suddenly... What was that sound? What could it be? Metal and metal, that was the sound of wood creak. Guess they didn't have that type of sound effect. I suppose so. I do imagine it was made on a fairly tight budget. It's amazing though. It's amazing. Metal and metal would be a pretty terribly sound for the player. Yeah, I'm actually rather glad they didn't have a metal and metal sound effect ready. That would have been rather awful. Something making a weird rustling was approaching. What on earth could it be? Without thinking, I stared towards the noise. I strained my eyes and looked in the direction of the creepy sound. It could be the funny cat. But I couldn't see anything. Abruptly the sound stopped. Did I really hear something? Perhaps it was my imagination. What could the sound have been? I quickly crossed the courtyard. I reached the door and went inside. For some reason, the door was already open. I was sure the main exit was on the left. I crept down the gloomy hallway. It was extremely dark, but the corridor was faintly illuminated by the light of the moon. I'm addicted to Stellar Blade right now. I'm really happy. I've been thinking that I need to play it at some point soon. I wonder if streaming it would be fun. I do prefer to stream like retro, but I don't know. I need to think about it. I do like streaming those kinds of games. I turned a corner and walked straight to the main entrance. But even though I had made it all this way, the main door was locked. I couldn't get out. I tried kicking and pushing it, but it just wouldn't budge. I gave up and retraced my steps. That's a very, Project Zero / Fatal Frame door. Maybe a cheat day stream. Yeah, something like that. Speaking of Souls-like, Silksong marketing has been wild. Has there been any extra Silksong news of late? Let me. I remember people were losing their minds the other day. Because yeah, people still seem to. One of my favorite things to do was to go to the Silksong subreddit and just browse it, because it's really funny watching people get so upset about it. They showed the icon in the Xbox Ally X trailer. Oh yeah. I remember there was like 10 seconds of new footage. So exciting. Thank you for the hydrate. Who on earth had attacked me? Lexi-kun, where are you? The face! The being standing before me was absolutely ghastly. This is so amazing. I love this. Misfortune. Stay hydrated, thank you. Let's conserve the world's resources and save energy. Idea factory. So wise. So wise. Hi, real hi. The girl needs to sue her barber. Oof. Oof, ouch, owie. It was completely horrific. Thank you for the stretch. Oh, that is quite scary. They were right. Yeah, they were right. They were right. Piglet is here. A creature with a terrifying face appeared right in front of me. In desperation, I dashed past the monster and sprinted into a classroom at the end of the hallway. I found myself in the science room. I hid under a long desk as the creature entered the room. The creature began searching for me. What am I going to do? What's going to happen? It's our Oni. It was going back and forth, looking under all the desks. Gono. The creature shrieked. I froze in shock. The voice was nauseating, but for some reason it sounded like Hiyoko. Kono, where are you? Come up, please. It wailed. Kyoko? Was it really Kyoko? Despite its gruesome appearance, I was convinced it really was Kyoko. Who on earth did this to you? I found myself running towards the terrifying creature. The monster began to weep. Aww. Yuichi did this to me. He did some kind of strange operation on me. I was shocked into silence. I'll never forgive him. I'll get my revenge, no matter what it takes. It's too dangerous, I yelled. Find Lexicon and get out of here, the creature replied. Then it turned and left the room. All I could do was stand there in shock for a moment. Was this a dream? Or a nightmare? Or a nightmare? I needed to find Lexicon, and as soon as possible. I was done with being scared. My feet hurt from running away. Lexicon. Oh, Lexicon, where are you? I still can't believe I didn't call him Poo-kun. There was no reply, only the sound of my own voice echoing down the hallway. Then... I saw the glow of light in a distant classroom. Who was there? I walked towards it with hope in my heart. I genuinely love this. I can't get over how perfect this game is. I arrived at the classroom doors, but it was locked from the inside. I couldn't open it. I knocked on the door. Knock, knock. Please open the door, I said, knocking on the door politely. Who are you? The door opened to reveal a boy I'd never seen before. It's so shrill. Yeah. What's with all the noise? The young man standing in the hallway began to speak. The spirits won't be able to rest if you make all this noise. Spirits? There was a murder at the school last year, right? The boy said. Well, I was the murder victim. But there was something I needed to do, so I didn't pass on. I've become a bound ghost, trapped in the school forever. Was this boy really a ghost? I'd never seen such a cheerful looking ghost before. Has she seen many ghosts in her lifetime? That does raise some interesting questions. Well, oh okay. Well, I had never seen a ghost before either. I decided to ask him a question. What on earth is going on? I asked the ghost in total desperation. I have no idea myself, but I met a young man a little while ago who seemed to know, the ghost said. I think he went to the courtyard. Oh, he dropped something in the corridor. Please look for it. I bowed to the ghost and made my way back to the courtyard. Meep, 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 meep. funny every time. It's just... I can't get over how perfect this game is. Although I was very tired and my feet hurt from running, I hurried to the courtyard. When I finally reached the door to the courtyard, I noticed something strange. There was a piece of paper lying in front of the door. Was this what the ghost was talking about? Gail, hi, welcome! Welcome, we're playing a visual novel. It's called Misfortune, a story of suspicious friendships. It just came, the English fan translation just came out today. I've been really enjoying it. I picked it up and then I quickly read the paper. The paper was covered in childish handwriting. My wish by Yuujou. This was the letter Yuujou had placed in the time capsule years ago. Who on earth had put it here? Now I was extremely uneasy. I decided to keep moving. Gasp! I just love the walking animations. Everything about this is just so perfect. I went out into the courtyard and looked around anxiously. Where are you, Lexi-kun? I wonder if this will get retro achievements soon then, if it's a newish translation. Oh, that would be nice. Hopefully that would get some more people to play it. I thought I heard something moving in the long grass. I began walking towards it. Huh? Lexi-kun was here. I ran over to him. Lexi-kun! Kana-chan! We'd finally been reunited. We told each other about the strange events we'd experienced. I told Lexi-kun about poor Kyoko in the air raid shelter. Lexi-kun explained it was all Yuichi's doing. To save Kyoko and Hideaki, we had to find out what his wish was all those years ago. I quickly pulled out the piece of paper from my pocket and showed it to Lexi-kun. Lexi-kun began to read My Wish by Yuichi. Hideaki kicked me in the stomach again yesterday. He said, you need to diet, and made me run 10 laps around the school playing field. What a jerk. Kyoko sent me a love letter. I was so happy. When I went to say thank you, she screamed at me, go away, idiot. Hideaki wrote me the love letter to trick me. Lexi-kun and Kana-chan began laughing at me. All I could do was cry. God, if you're real, please hear my wish. It's only a small thing. Everyone. I couldn't stop crying. Everyone, the paper was ripped and the rest of the sentence was missing. Yuichi really hated us, didn't he? Hi Dottie, hi, welcome! It's lovely to see you! It's lovely to see you, how are you? How are you going? Wait, that was different from the other Lexi route, wasn't it? I think it was a little bit, yeah. There's definitely been some differences. Lexi-kun decided that we had to confront Yuichi right now. Of course I wanted to go with him. We returned to the school building, passed through the classroom that had a huge holes in their walls. Just kill Yuichi, everything will be solved. I think that is a good solution to this. I think that's a pretty decent solution. Oh no, it's a scary puppet. Go, get them, Yuichi shouted. Strangely, Yuichi was dressed like a doctor. Beside him was a horrific monster with no face. Yuichi was ordering it to kill us, but why? The creature slowly approached us, but Lexicon pushed it away. Lexicon and Yuujou began to shout at each other. I was stunned into silence by the bizarre situation. The face! I love it so much. Unable to bear it any longer, I screamed and fell to the floor. A single prayer echoed in my mind. Please help us. I collapsed to the floor and my conscience faded away. I floated in inky blackness. It was only a few seconds, but I swam in that darkness for eons. I heard a voice calling out to me. Someone was calling me. Something was calling me. What? What was calling me? From out of the darkness, a vague group of shadows peered at me. It was some doctors. The shock of those words brought me back to my senses. I was really worried, but just relax. I'll nurse you back to health. Yuujou grinned at me. Oh no. Kill him! Kill him! Kill him. Uncle Van, hi! Is this more Japan only PlayStation stuff? Do love seeing it. It is, it is. I just got an English translation today. It just came out. It's very exciting. It's very exciting. Hi, Mischief. I wasn't expecting to a new sleep paralysis demon. Cool. I Mischief. I hope you slept well. I hope you slept well. I hope this isn't too terrifying. I hope it's not too terrifying first thing in the morning. But wait. Yuujou just did the Twitch smiley. Oh, he did, didn't he? My body feels wrong. I turned towards the window and looked at my reflection. Misfortune. What happened? No! I need to know what happened! I need to know what happened! Oh, we must keep going. At the end? I did till a minute ago. But then who was the phone? Oh my gosh. Today, nice. I just got home from a short trip, so I'm out of the loop. Oh. I hope your trip was safe. What route? Was it 3SYS? This is Idea Factory. Yeah, it's Idea Factory. It's an Idea Factory game. Who should we do next? I feel like mixing up and doing Hideaki is a fun idea. It was the worst night of my life. We had gathered at our old elementary school to dig up a time capsule that we had buried there on the day of our graduation. I saw Lexicon approaching. The faces, the eye, it's so... I decided to prank him later. Oh, look who's back. That dimwit Yuujou was late and now he was messing around. Hideaki is a really not nice person. Their faces really make this game, they really do. Yuujou gave us some drink. What a creepy nerd he is. I'll go and dig up the time capsule. Leave it to me, he said stupidly. I'll go dig up the time capsule. Leave it to me, he said stupidly. He won't find it, I sneered. Have fun looking for it, loser. Misfortune. Yaku story. Yuujou entered the school alone. I laughed and downed my drink. He'll never find the time capsule. Because I dug it up yesterday and hid something else. It's somewhere else. It was him. It was him. Misfortune. Misfortune. He was probably wandering around the school crying by now. Yuujou's scream broke the silence. Haha, he must have been scared by the little surprise I left in the hole. A rabbit doll of a huge, disgusting caterpillar. I said I would go and check on Yuujou. Yaku wanted to come too. Well, that was fine by me. I hope this man dies. I can't stand a bully. I hope he gets turned into some kind of like disgusting creature. Hold on a second. My stomach began to feel strange. Yuko said she felt unwell too. It was Yuichi's gross drink. Why did I eat fish for lunch? It must have been that rotten fish I had for lunch. Unlucky. Here, where's the toilet? I panicked. It'd be cool if he alive entered. Yeah. Ah, here it is. Toilet time. It's toilet time. It's just like the famous catchphrase of Gex the lizard. It's tail time. Damn, I'm gonna shit myself. Ooh. Huh? What? I suddenly felt my body going numb. What's happening to me? You earned this, you bastard. I passed out on the toilet seat. I hope something horrible happens to him. Earned. It is earned. Why was he lurking in the toilet with a needle? I think he drugged the drinks. I think he like drugged the drinks with like a laxative or something, and then he waited in the toilets with them. Someone was shouting. Where on earth was I? What the heck happened to me? What the hell is this? Is this spoopy? Hi Misty, hi! It's a little bit spoopy. It's a little bit spoopy. It's a visual novel. It's very, very weird. It's very weird. It has some scary looking faces, but I wouldn't say it's actually like scary. But if you don't like creepy looking faces on people, then you might not like this. How are you? I hope you're having a lovely day. Should have just shared in the classroom like a normal person. Is he going to be turned into a caterpillar like that one you put in the capsule? Oh, I hope so. It's like a Paul Jennings story. It kind of is, yeah. This isn't good. His blood pressure's dropping. Whose voice was that? It didn't go very smoothly. Oh well, doesn't matter. I don't trust those operation rooms. What do you mean? It's obviously someone who's played like hundreds of hours of Surgeon Simulator. His blood pressure is dropping again. Turn it off! Turn it off! Whose voice was that? I don't know. This will have to do. Oh? Misty, I was actually thinking of playing more Echo the Dolphin games. I don't know why. I don't know why the Echo the Dolphin urges have come back. I think I recovered from my traumatic experience and now I want more. Now I want more. My master's voice. Oi, Hideaki, wake up, you moron. Listen, from now on you are my slave. You bullied me for 6 years. Now it's time for my revenge. Well, any objections, Hideaki? No, master, I am yours to control. I am a slave now. My master began speaking again. I removed your ability to think for yourself. You cannot do anything without my orders. Unless I say so, you cannot talk, eat, or even move without my permission. Even if you're in pain, unless I order you to do something, you'll just have to suffer. Honestly, deserved. Deserved. My master continued to speak. Right, here is your first order. Bring me lexicon. I tried to ignore the order. Slaves cannot make choices. Eee. They're so weird and creepy. I still can't get over it. This is horrible. It's so humiliating. This guy is showing up in my dreams tonight. I'm Mavka, hi. Hello. Meep. Meep, 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 meep. Oh god, no. How sad. What will happen to me? This guy was a bully, by the way, in case people are just coming in. He got what he deserved, kind of. Oh, it's time for an ad break. Let's conserve the world's resources and save energy. Idea Factory. So true, Idea Factory. So true. So true. Whoa. Thank you so much for the gifts of dishonor. Thank you. That's so kind. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. From Lexicon. Yuki. Follow me. He looks so happy. Why is he so happy? Why is he so happy to be alive? What is his problem? What is his problem? I think he's crying, just a weird way of showing sadness. Possibly? I think the doll is crying. I'm not sure if Lexicon is crying. Can't tell. I can't tell. No one in this game looks happy. They look happy in a kind of like metaphorical kind of way. They look happy if you're very bad at reading facial expressions. I heard my master speaking. Welcome, Lexicon. I mean, the doll is crying. Oh, right, yeah, the doll is definitely crying. My master spoke again. You've finally arrived. This route is very short because he can't speak. He can't speak and do anything. My master spoke. I order you to open the gas cylinders in the back. I tried to ignore the order. Slaves cannot make choices. Guess it's more scared emoji. It kind of is, yeah. Kind of is. I'm still not over how cool this game is. It's so cool. I love it so much. I really want to play this is coming out of nowhere kind of Shin Megami Tensei Soul Hackers on stream one day. I really want to stream that. They're working on a fan translation of the Saturn version. So if that comes out, then I'll try and stream that. I love the doll walking animation. I love the dolls in a monologue because they don't have any thoughts anymore. No thoughts, only obey. My master spoke once more. Well done, slave. Rest over there in the corner for a while. I wonder what Kyoko's route's going to be like. I'm quite curious. Please, forgive me. I was bad. Head empty now. Yeah, probably pretty relaxing, honestly. Not like the worst existence. My master shouted, "Go, get them!" He does not look relaxed. He doesn't. It's relaxed in a kind of tortured kind of way. My master sounded worried. What's wrong? Go. My body wasn't listening to me. All I could do was pray. I prayed for everyone's safety. I prayed Yuujou would suffer. I closed my eyes and prayed. Kuroka-chan, Kana-chan, Lexi-kun, please make it out of here alive. My consciousness slipped away. After a while I came to and opened my eyes. I say opened my eyes, but I had no body. I seemed to be some kind of spirit. The room was fully ablaze. Was this Yuichi's plan too? Smoke swirled around the room. Amongst the dancing flames I could see Lexi-kun and Kana-chan. How are they going to escape? I prayed they would. Escape through the window. The window is the safest way. I prayed to Lexi-kun. Huh? Hideaki, where are you? Is it just my imagination? Bewildered, Lexi stood up, opened the window and climbed out with Kana-chan. Run to the left. Thanks to Hideaki's prayers, Lexi-kun and Kana-chan were able to escape the building. Oh my gosh, I did so good. I did so good. Lexi put the I was thinking with the blip because normally I you make the blip a toggle, like it just goes like out for I don't know how until I get distracted. Posture check, thank you for the posture check. But I was thinking it might be cute if I just stuck my tongue out. Oops, sorry, that was yeah. Anyway, stay hydrated, thank you. I don't know, I was just thinking about that as a chain. Thank you for the stretch. I made a mess now, didn't you? Yeah. I have no more body and I must open my eyes. They ran straight into the waiting arms of 2 young police officers. 30 minutes ago, we received a call from a man named Lexi threatening to set fire to the school. You're coming to the station with us? What? Lexi-kun and Kana-chan were forced into a patrol car. Hideaki recalled Yuichi's sneering face. They were tricked. They were framed. They were framed. That tongue looked mighty dry. Better hydrate. It definitely needed some hydration. I'll need to go and get some more soon. Oh, Lexi, is your input name? My dumbass was like, why did they name a character Lexicon? What? I do regret calling them that because I thought I was just like entering my name, but no. Oh shit. Roots. What is it? Yuichi's kind of evil, maybe deserved the bullying. I'm starting to think that maybe he did. I'm starting to think that maybe he did. Who framed our characters? It was Yuichi. It was Yuichi. Should have bullied him hard. I think that's the solution, yeah. I think that's the solution. Who on earth could even imagine such a hideous situation? I'm about to tell you about the most horrifying night of my life. The clock struck midnight. The night was neither hot nor cold. It was uncomfortably warm. We had gathered at our old elementary school to exhume a time capsule we had buried there on the day of our graduation. My name is Kyoko. I'm just an ordinary girl, the kind you can meet anywhere. Teehee.
Yay!
He's Hideaki, a stylish guy who's popular with the ladies, but he likes to play pranks on people. Kill him! The E is so good, it is. I wouldn't mind that being like a follow sound or something. The mysterious boy walking in front of me was Lexicon. Kyoko barely said E. The innocent looking girl is Kana-chan. She's my best friend. She has a crush on Lexicon. Yeah. Kana, you really like Lexicon, don't you? I whispered. She turned bright crimson. I'm not sure, she replied. Kana, you haven't changed a bit, I laughed. Sorry to keep you all waiting. It's him. Yuichi was the last to arrive. He was a really unattractive, stupid guy. Now we were all here. I still can't get over how cool this game is. I'll go and dig up the time capsule. Leave it to me. Yuichi passed each of us a drink, then he opened the school gates and stepped through. The drink's in my way of saying sorry for being late, he said as he disappeared inside the school. I was quite thirsty. I took a little sip. Why did they even invite Yuichi? I don't know. I guess he was just part of the group. I guess he was just part of the group and no one liked him. Misfortune. Misfortune. Yaku's story. A long time passed. Yuichi had still not emerged from the school. With nothing else to do, I began to daydream. Is that dimwit alright? Why is he taking so long? Isn't it part of people's contribution to the capsule? Yeah, he was part of the time capsule originally, so Kyoko is a serious case of pause champ. Wait, let me just see the... Yeah. Yeah, she does, doesn't she? Maybe, she could be the new Twitch pause champ mode. Yuichi was screaming, but I didn't really care. He was an idiot. But I was bored waiting around, so I suggested to Hideaki that we go and check on Yuichi together. I'll go and take a look, said Hideaki, trying to seem brave. Guess it's more obligation than anything. Yeah, I think so. I think Yuichi was like part of the group. He was part of the group, but he was kind of bullied by them. He was bullied by Hideaki. And Kyoko didn't seem to like him at all. I kind of want all their faces as new Alexia votes. It would be really cool, wouldn't it? I could probably have them as like Discord emotes or something. Yuichi is just Japanese for Luigi. Woohoo! Oh, now that the Switch 2 has come out, everyone can enjoy Mario and Luigi Brothership Yaoi Adventures with a full frame rate. That's exciting. that's exciting. I followed Hideaki through the gates and into the building. My stomach hurts, I said. It must have been that gross drink Yuichi gave me. Hideaki replied, let's find the toilets quick. I think there was some over there, right? Hideaki and I walked down the corridor looking for the toilets. Here they are. I opened the door to the girls' toilet and hurried inside. Ouch! What's wrong with me? Pain suddenly shot through me and my whole body went numb. I began to lose consciousness. Heh, serves you right. Mario and Luigi broth. The Mario and Luigi RPGs go really hard. They do. They're good. They're really genuinely good. As someone who isn't like a super huge like Mario fan, the Mario RPGs are genuinely really nice. Except for maybe like I think I like Paper Mario a little bit less. I really like Thousand Year Door. That one's very good. And I haven't played the N64 version. The N64 one. I thought Color Splash on Wii U was funny. It was actually like a good comedy game. But it felt like it had some like weird creative restrictions placed on it, which was unfortunate because aside from that, it was actually like had some genuinely like really good comedy moments to it. When I finally came to, it felt as if a long time had passed. Oi, wake up, you dirty beast! I opened my eyes to see Yuichi standing over me. His face was overflowing with an expression of intense hatred. You're a terrible failure. Get out of my sight, he screamed at me. I looked around. I seemed to be in some kind of operating room. Strange tools and machines were lying here and there. There was someone else lying in another bed. But all I could think about was escaping this dreadful room as soon as possible. It was awful. I slowly dragged my sluggish body out of the room. Imagine if they put Thousand Year Door on GameCube NSO. Oh, that would be awesome. That would be awesome. I'd love that. My head was throbbing with pain. I couldn't think straight. The world was spinning before my eyes. I stumbled blindly around. I had no idea what was going on. I continued to shuffle around the school in a daze. I had this strange urge to keep wandering around when suddenly... Ouch! I stepped on some broken glass. I looked down at my foot. What is this? I saw my reflection in the broken glass. It made my blood run cold. A hammer was lying on the floor. I picked it up and began smashing the glass in a mad frenzy. A monster. I'm a monster. I muttered in shock once the glass was shattered into tiny fragments. I stood still, totally petrified by my situation. A monster. I'm a monster. It was her. It was. Suddenly, I heard a noise behind me. I turned to see Lexi-kun and Kana-chan in the corridor. By some stroke of luck, they hadn't seen me. My mind was overtaken by a single thought. Don't look at me! My body began to move. Oh, it was her! I don't know why it took me so long. Without thinking, I hit Kana-chan and Lexi-kun with a hammer. I didn't want them to see me. What did I just do? Was I losing my humanity? I screamed. I carefully picked up Kana-chan. Without thinking, I began to run blindly through the hallways once again. I held Kana-chan tightly and ran. Before I knew it, I was standing in the courtyard. I had no idea how long I'd been there. I wasn't carrying Kana-chan. I must have put it down. But I couldn't remember where. I couldn't remember anything. I tried to think carefully about everything that had happened. Somehow... Sorry. Yuujou had transformed me into a hideous monster. My memories were starting to disappear one by one. If I didn't do something, my humanity was going to vanish along with them. I felt inhuman desires gradually welling up inside myself. Even my own mind was becoming monstrous. For instance, I could not identify what was lying at my feet. But it looked... delicious. I had to eat it. It looked so... delicious. I forced it into my mouth. Ah, it was so tasty. What was this? I remember. I had to eat more. Oh no, it's caterpillars. My conscience began to fade, but it started to feel so good. So good. Someone was coming. I'm so enraptured by this story. I can't look away. Can't look away. Who was it? Ah, they were looking my way. They saw me. Why are they running away? Am I ugly? Am I scary? That's the scared face. Yeah. that one's the scared face. Pineapple, hi! This looks very not creepy. How is streamer doing? How's the games going? It's amazing. I love it. It just got translated. It just got a fan translation today. I've been really enjoying it. I really do recommend playing it in your own time if you haven't seen it all. Why are they running away? Why? My humanity slowly returned. I need to talk to someone. I can't stay like this. I walked back to the school building. Oh, she's the one that's making the sounds. All makes sense. This game is just the right amount of weird. It is. It is. It is. I entered the school and began to look around. Nobody was here. No. That was a very, like, ASMR knock sound. At least it was through my headphones. It felt like someone was tapping the back of my head. I heard a noise from somewhere. I headed towards the sound. Totally was, yeah. It was weirdly crisp and high budget sound. It was. It was. It was very satisfying. It was Kana-chan. I slowly approached her. Kana-chan was horrified by my appearance. Oh no! Misfortune. That was spoopy. Hi Parataxic, welcome! That one not so ASMR though. No, definitely not. Let's conserve the world's resources and save energy. Idea factory. Weird enough to ask yourself what the heck, but not too weird to not know what's going on. Yeah, that's a good way to describe it. It does make sense more or less. But it's still very strange. She began to run away from me. I wasn't surprised. After all, I was a hideous creature stalking the corridors of an abandoned school in the middle of the night. Well, when you put it like that. But I had to warn her. I followed Kana-chan into the science room. We had lessons in here long ago. Kana, I shrieked at the top of my lungs. I was trying to regain my sense of humanity. Kana, where are you? Come out, please. My voice sounded so repulsive. Kyoko, is that you? Kyoko, is that you? Kana-chan came closer. Her eyes were filled with tears. Yuichi did this to me. He did some kind of strange. Oh, you know what? This makes me feel. This is a very Lexi thing to think. I really want to play Final Fantasy Stranger of Paradise. I really want to stream that. I really want to stream it. He did some kind of Stranger of Paradise operation. Fat tears streamed down my face. I could feel my humanity fading. With the last of my strength, I screamed, "I'll never forgive him. I'll get my revenge no matter what it takes." It's too dangerous. Fab! Thank you so much! Thank you so much! Thank you so much for the subscription for 7 months. Oh my gosh! Thank you, that's so kind. It's too dangerous, Kyoko. Kana-chan cried, and monstrous rage welled up inside of me. I had to leave. Now. Fine, Lexi-kun, and get out of here, I muttered. As I was leaving the room, I saw a box of matches on a desk. I can use these, I thought, as I grasped the box tightly. Uh-oh. Wait. Did Kyoko start the fire? I felt rotten desires taking control of my body once more. Well, we know that Yuichi, in the first route said that he used hypnosis on them, so he could have hypnotized Kyoko to have like the The urge to light a fire in the school. Why does this game make so much sense? It's such a silly story, it feels like it shouldn't make this much sense. It's all coming together. I lurched down the corridors. I was a revolting nightmare. A disgusting beast crawling around a school in the dead of night. A noise erupted from my throat. Guru. Oh no, 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 no. Don't we all have the urge to light a fire sometimes? I'm scared of fire. I'm scared of matches. I'm scared of matches. If I was a mother, my child would never have a birthday cake with candles because I wouldn't be able to light them. I might be able to actually, I don't know, maybe if I was very brave. And yet it converges. Though that would make sense that the paper read differently per those two heads. I was so hungry, I had to eat. So hungry. Grrrr. There's a lot of walking in this street. There's a lot of walking in this street. I'm not sure how to pronounce these sounds. It's so good. Oh? Smelled bad. Oh, she's lost her humanity. She's lost her humanity. She's not able to like really think anymore. Go, get them! The sound of Yuichi screaming woke me from my deep slumber. I could see Kana, Lexi, and Yuichi through a classroom window. I wonder if that was like the hypnotic trigger for her or something. 2 gas cylinders were attached to the wall outside. Yuichi must have put them here. The rubber tubes were rotten. I could smell gas leaking out. The air grew heavier and heavier with the smell of gas. This is my chance for revenge, I thought to myself. With great difficulty, I removed a match from the matchbox. I hesitated for a moment. Only for a moment. Lexicon and Kana-chan might be in danger. I could get hurt. If I let this fire right now, I would be in the greatest danger. I thought about it again. I gave up. I was exhausted. My mind was at its limit. I slowly closed my eyes. I decided to just go to sleep. I'll think about it tomorrow. I just wanted to sleep forever. I could only hope that I retained some trace of humanity when I woke again. I sank into a deep, dark sleep. Misfortune! No fire this time. Thank you for the stretch. Thank you for the stretch. Thank you for the stay hydrated. Kyoko. Hey, it's the same password as last time. Interesting. I need to go hydrate, so let's take a quick break. Let's take a quick break and I'll put some. What kind of music do I feel like listening to? I feel like listening to Gravity Rush music. I feel like Gravity Rush. Okay. We'll do that. Very different vibe. Very different vibe, but yeah. I'll be back in like pee break and tea break. Yeah. I'll be back in 5 minutes or so. Okay, see you in just a little bit. Bye. Bye 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 bye. Back in like 5-10 minutes. Bye. Hello. Hello, hello. Okay. We're back. Hi, June. Hi, welcome. Time for me to head off. Hope everyone else continues to have a wonderful time. I hope the rest of your night is wonderful, Gert. Thank you so much for stopping by. Okay. Okay, we're back. I have a kombucha, but it's in a can, so I don't know if you'll be able to hear this. I don't know how satisfying that was. Hopefully it was satisfying. Oh, it is hi! Finally, I caught a Lexi stream. Oh, I'm happy to see you. I hope you're having a nice day. Or I hope you're well. We're playing a new visual novel that just got an English fan translation. It just came out today. It's really weird and unusual. We're up to the final route. We're up to the final route. It does always. Oh, I forgot to take the P off screen. I always forget. I'm just seeing myself on the couch and my cat. Oh, give them a pat from me if they like being pet. If they like being pet. I'll have to sign out. Stay up all night. Take care, Lexi. Good night, Sana. Sweet dreams. Thank you so much for stopping by. Oh, I forgot to unpause the game. I was like, where is the... Oh, there we go. Tired from moving stuff to new place. Oh, you must be exhausted. Yeah, please get lots of rest. Can you hear me? Yes, I'm talking to you. You out there enjoying this game. I'm sorry to keep you waiting. It's him. I will. I have a blanket over me. My cat is kneading it. Oh, that's so cute. That's so cute. They are a really cute cat. Me? The endings you have seen up until now have been complete and total fabrications. Outrageous lies. All of them. The real game begins here. An excitingly cruel game. Where? Oh? Ah, it's almost time. I better go and meet those fools waiting for me at the school. The drink they lace with anesthetic is ready. Yuujou, that liar. I can't believe he would deceive us like this. The true misfortune of story of suspicious friendship starts here. What's that? Perhaps you think I'm committing some sort of crime? Don't say. You think I'm evil? Yes, I think he's a little bit evil. Well, you're a very perceptive person, aren't you? Well, you'll certainly appreciate my work tonight. I know I probably say this a lot on the stream, but what the fuck am I looking at? It's a really cool visual novel. It's a really cool visual novel with cool art. I shall be off to work for the day. Have a good stream, Lexi. Have a lovely day at work, Law. Thank you so much for stopping by. By the way, excuse me for asking, have you ever been bullied? Yes. I'm sorry to hear that. I was bullied for 6 years. Elementary school was horrible. It ruined my mental health. Well then, let me ask you this. Have you bullied someone else? No. Really? You can hurt people without even realizing it, you know? As you play this game, something will become etched into your mind. You won't be able to forget it. Ooh. Well, anyway, I have some people to meet. I owe them 6 years worth of revenge. Keep your eyes peeled. Okay. I do quite like reading out his dialogue, it's fun. Look, there they are. They have absolutely no idea what will happen tonight.
Yay!
He's so angry. World's angriest man. Just got pranked by Frog in a Box. Wee. Here are their refreshments. 2 of them have a special surprise. Medical grade anesthetic. What do you think? Good, eh? They've taken the bait. Look at them, gulping it down. Now I'll say, I'll go and dig up the time capsule. Leave it to me. Then I'll disappear inside. No trespassing. Never accept drinks from the bullet kid. Got it. Yeah, I think that's the lesson that we should take away from all of this. Misfortune. He's like 18 years old and his hair is receding. Yuuju's story. If I hide in here, they're sure to find me. I just have to wait. In the time being, I'll fill up those syringes with more anesthetic. What do you think? It's a cunning plan, right? No. Well, just watch. It'll be a laugh, I assure you. The blood-red eyes aren't doing him any favors. They really aren't. They really aren't. He's got an unsettling aura around him. I feel like I would avoid him. But then I'd probably become a target for his bullying. It's about time. Now scream. Ah! Oh, that was much better than mine. Pretty exciting, don't you think? You're having fun, aren't you? No. Where? That's a creepy shot. Look here they come. I'd like to know if he's evil because of the bullying or if he got bullied because he's evil. That's what I'm wondering as well. They ran into the toilets. It must have been that gross drink Yuujou gave us. Ooh, it's Hideaki. Let's find the toilets quick. There goes Kyoko. These streams like feel like the video game version of people who go on eBay to buy wanted dolls. It does have that vibe, doesn't it? It does have that vibe. They are very like creepy body horror models. Where? Now I'll give them each a small prick. It shouldn't hurt a bit. The fun and games begin here. Now I get to see how he did the thing. Welcome to my makeup room. They've put on a bit of weight, but I managed to bring both of my lovely patients here. Well then, let's begin. I'd like to start right away, but the surgery will come later. This is my special makeup room. There's nothing cruel about her. Really, do believe me. Would I lie to you? Do you trust him? Do you trust him, chat? Would you let him take you to his makeup room? Let's begin with the lovely Kyoko. She always called me a pig. Well then, how about this? Huh? I seem to have forgotten. Does this connect to the right one or the left one? It's the right one, isn't it? No. Huh? Ah, now it's all messed up. This is all your fault. I was just about to give Kyoko such a beautiful makeover. Oi, wake up, you dirty beast. No, never. No. I don't think I would trust him. Oh, how mean of me. She looks absolutely hideous. How very wretched. You're a terrible failure. Get out of my sight. Toskete. It gives me Fatal Frame / Project Zero vibes. Now, on to the next operation. This is what 500 hours of Surgeon Simulator looks like. This patient is unforgivable. He put caterpillars in my lunch, he threw my shoes into the toilet, he cut up my notebooks, he trapped me in my own locker. What shall I do with this worm? What should we do with him? I'm having quite a lot of fun reading out this dialogue. Oops. It seems like I'm getting a little carried away with myself. Was this attached to the right? Or was it the left? This is correct, isn't it? No. Perfection! Oi, Hideaki! Wake up, you moron! Listen, from now on you are my slave. You bullied me for 6 years. Oh wait, it's just Toxic Yaoi! Now it's time for my revenge. Well, any objections, Hideaki? No, Master, I am yours to control. Weh. Hideaki, you're so lame, you dolt. I removed your ability to think for yourself. You cannot do anything without my orders. It's toxic boy. Yeah. I don't know if I like this toxic yaoi. It's not quite as good as Jingle Cats, is it? Hey, you out there playing this game. Are you enjoying this? Feeling refreshed, are we? No. What's that? This doesn't satisfy you? Oh dear, you feel disgusted. Am I boring you? You're quite the wet blanket, aren't you? Well, I hope nothing unfortunate happens to you. Ooh. Nothing as good as Jingle Cats, yaoi. Nothing will ever come close. Right, here is your first order. Bring Lexicon to me. Should have called them poop. Where? Hideaki-kun, my slave at last. What a wonderful day. Someone banished their sleep paralysis demon to a PlayStation 1 disc. It's amazing. It's amazing. It's one of the best games I've ever played. I love it so much. I can't go over this. All this excitement has made me quite tired. Perhaps I'll lie down. Sleep time. It's me. Ah, I must be dreaming. Yes, this is just a dream. They bullied me every day. All I remember about school is pain, fear, and sadness. Well, yes, I remember this too. This dream has helped me to remember something. Oh? Misfortune! Crazy take. With the grey skin and the bloodshot eyes and the weird nose, this guy might evolve into one of the primordial serpents from Dark Souls. I think you might be correct. I think you might be right. What if they were, what if Frobisov was inspired by Yaku? Frampt, you say? Frampt? Frampt? Is that you? Alright, we buried the time capsule, Lexicon said. Yeah, you replied, Kana-chan. I can't wait until we dig it up again, Kyoko joined in. Yuichi, what did you write in your wish letter? Hideaki asked. Yes, that's right. I remember we buried the time capsule together as proof of our friendship. That's my own happy memory. But why? I can't remember. Yuichi, what did you write in your wish letter? Hideaki asked. No, don't tell him. We promised to keep our wishes a secret until that day, Kyoko cried. Yes, let's keep it a secret until you meet again in the future. That's right, we'll be friends forever. We'll meet again, Lexicon exclaimed. Friends forever? I can't remember what I wrote on that paper all those years ago. What am I doing? There's no time to be dreaming. I have another patient waiting. Wehehe. 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 I still can't tell if he's scared or... Oh wait, no, he might be scared. He just looks very happy. Welcome, Lexicon. Stay hydrated, thank you. You finally arrived. Vortex, hi. He looks like he got spring locked. What does spring locked mean? Spring locked. Oh, it's from Friday night at Five Nights at Freddy's. Okay. They're funny faces. They are. They are. Poor boy's quaking in his boots. Is this an operating room? No, this is my makeup room. I've done 2 procedures already. They were both difficult, but each one was a great success. FNAF thing. Crushed by Robo Suit. Oof, ouch, owie. Yuichi, you did this? Well, don't worry about them. They're just sleeping. After our petty little game is finished, I'll make them right as rain. I ordered you to open the gas cylinders in the back. I must make haste and prepare my special makeup room. It looks like the next operation is going to be a lot of work. What's the next operation? Let the game of orders begin. Rule 1. If you try to attack me, I cannot guarantee Hideaki and Kyoko will live to see the dawn. Rule 2. I promise to return Hideaki and Kyoko to their bodies as long as you answer a single question. Well, will you play my game? Alright, what is your question then? I'm on the edge of my seat. Lexicon always was so good at sports. Wrong. So wrong. So wrong. I played a football/soccer once. I played it once, and I managed to score a goal. Except I kicked the ball into my own goal because I couldn't. I didn't know which one was mine and which was the enemy team's. And then I got confused and I didn't want to play anymore, so they let me go and sit on the side. That was my only the only time I ever really played sports. Sports. What's that wish I put into the time capsule? You have 1 hour to find the answer. If your time runs out, I'll dispose of these two. Sports. Is cricket big in Australia, Lexi? It is pretty big, yeah. It is pretty big. I think at school a lot of people played it. A lot of people played it at school. It's a pretty big event in the summertime. they play rugby league and AFL in winter, and then they play cricket in the summer. Those are the big sports here. I was gonna give Lexicon his own makeover, but now I'm intrigued about the wish I made all those years ago. I thought cricket was an insect. No, it's like a giant. It's like a bat with a ball in it. Did you know I once bought Ricky Ponting's like 2007 cricket or something because it came with a controller, a PC controller, and I wanted to play Resident Evil 4 because I couldn't play without a controller. So I bought a cricket game. I bought a cricket game just for the controller because it was the cheapest way to do it. Cricket's doing run. Hopefully never. Hopefully never. You're the one who's really having all the fun tonight, right? Did you already solve the mystery of this game? Yeah, because I'm so smart. Oh, but don't worry, old friend. The mystery probably has nothing to do with you. This is just a game, right? You needn't worry. Don't give it another thought. It's just a story after all. Even if you stop playing, nothing bad will happen to you. Probably. You can sleep easy tonight. At least, I think so. By the way, it's absolutely fine to badmouth this game to everyone you know. I don't care. Say whatever you like. Tell them how awful it is. Write a mean review. Nothing bad will happen to you. Obviously. Where? But you really should consider solving the mystery soon. No. Oh, is that so? Well, you needn't worry. I'm sure nothing unfortunate will happen to you. Curses are terrifying, you know. Han, hi, welcome! Welcome, welcome, welcome! Ah, this is so intriguing. So amusing. It's too late for you now, my friend, even if you turn the power off. We have tarried too long. Let's return to our little story. Hi, 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 hi. Ah, it appears Hideaki-kun is back. Well done, slave. Rest over there in the corner for a while. I'm so intrigued. I need to see where this goes. Lexi-kun should be here soon. But I couldn't care less about my stupid wish now. Since he will spill all the secrets, I had better make Lexi-kun disappear. A genuinely amazing game. I can't get enough of it. What an ignorant fool. Go, get them! What's wrong? Go! I find it so funny that the music stops every single time the game loads. Hideaki will put Lexi-kun out of his misery. Everything is going according to plan. Tonight has been a complete success. We know what your wish was. You wrote, "Everyone, please die." Oh, Lexi-kun, don't shout. Please, die? I wished for everyone to die? Really? Do you think I wanted them to die? No. It seems I'm finally starting to remember, but I'm sure I wrote, "Everyone is cursed." That's right, isn't it? No. Did it actually write, "Everyone please get along"? Yes. Everyone please get along. As if. That's not what I wrote. I'm a sexy genius. I'm nothing like those idiots. This is game over for you. Nice try. No! Sexy genius. How do we get back to the end? The end? The end? The end? Oh no, how do I do this? The endings you've seen up till now. Is there any way to fast forward through this? I messed up, everyone. I messed up. Sorry, Lexi. Chapter selection was invented years later. Oops. Wait, let me see if I can remember how to create a save state. Sorry, Lexi, this game now has ownership over one to 12,000th of your soul. Oh, that's a bit of a bummer. That's a bit of a bummer. It shouldn't take too long as if I just skip through if I don't read it. If I don't read the dialogue, it shouldn't take too long. Right? Right. Wait, hang on. I think this is a time where we can justifiably use save states. Would Lexi stream Piglet's Big Game? Oh, actually I probably would, yeah. I probably would. It kind of blew up a little bit like last year because everyone was like, oh, it's a spooky Piglet game. But that period's kind of passed now, so I wouldn't mind, I wouldn't mind playing it. Save states? I thought Lexi's playing on real PlayStation 1. It's a super PlayStation 1. It's a super PlayStation 1. It's a super PlayStation 1. You would understand. What do you think of it's a cunning plan, right? No. Okay. You're having fun, aren't you? No. It's a dev kit PlayStation 1. I get it. Yeah, exactly. It's a dev kit. It's dev kit PlayStation 1. It's dev kit PlayStation 1. Winnie the Pooh horror thingy for the Winnie the Pooh horror movies. Yeah, I do find it really interesting. Who did make it? Actually, Piglet's Big Game. Who made it? Doki Denki Studios. Yeah. Developed by a French developer. Oh, interesting. What else did they make? Because it is rather fascinating. They made Kai Duck Lineage. They made Peter Pan Return to Disneyland. Tigger's Honey Hunt, Smurfs Explore. No, they went bankrupt. They went bankrupt after publishing their own game. Stay hydrated and stretch, thank you. Would I lie to you? Would I lie to you? Huh? Oh, okay. I think I saved that one. Now on to the next operation. What shall I do with this worm? Okay, save here. This is correct, isn't it? No. Oh, it doesn't matter what you choose. Okay. It doesn't matter what you choose. Maybe there's a lesson in that. Maybe there's a lesson in that. My itty bitty Strails woman, no, why we protein powder. Hi, Neil, hi. Are you enjoying this? Feeling refreshed, are we? The visuals can get a lot creepy. They really can. They really can. You're quite the wet blanket, aren't you? They definitely it's definitely a lot harder to play through a visual novel when you can't like fast forward to the choices. I think that's always been like a slight problem with the visual novel genre. It's me. I'm going to fast forward through this. Sorry. It's quite terrifying going at like supersonic speed. So fast! Okay, we're getting there. This is so intriguing, so amusing. It's too late for you now, even if you turn the power off. Okay, we're nearly there. Sorry for skipping around a little bit. We're close. We're getting so close. We're close. Rest over there in the corner for a while. So fast. What if we shook Lexi like this? No, don't shake the fairy. Don't shake the fairy. What an ignorant fool. No! No! Okay, I think this is where we made the decision. Yeah. However, when I wrote everyone, I meant everyone. That includes you too. You out there playing this game. Game over. Misfortune. Well, oh, look. Wow, good thing we're able to reload the game. No. I'm sure right, everyone is cursed. Everyone is cursed. I applaud your efforts, but you're overthinking this. That wasn't what I meant at all. Because we were cursed from the beginning. Game over. Oh, I'm sorry. No. I like this guy. He's a little bit unhinged. Guys, I heard if you shake fairy, they spread magical fairy dust that make wishes. No, that's a lie. That's a lie. Don't shake the fairies to test the. Don't shake fairies to test that question. Don't shake them. Did you actually write everyone please get along? What? I'm wrong? Perhaps it was everyone please forgive me. Yeah. I did many horrible things. I'm so sorry, everyone. You thought I'd write that? You fool. I will never apologize. Seriously, think about it properly. You failed, game. Okay. Oh, just kidding. Don't be ridiculous. Was it please everyone make it end? Yeah. Yeah, it was that. Maybe that would be for the best. In that case, shall we just end the game here? No! I think this guy can't even write. Yeah, I don't think he was able to. He was literate. You've all forgotten your fairy tales. Even if you shake the fairy, grant you wish you'll be trapped in the Fey room or get turned into an old boot. Yeah, it's for your own safety. Don't shake the fairy. How many of these are there? This is just a made-up story to make the game interesting. Well, do you feel better now? Now that the lies have been exposed, let's just end the game here. Oh, game over. Just kidding. What? I don't remember at all. What I wrote is a total mystery. What I wrote is a mystery. That's the mystery at the heart of this game. What was the wish I put into the time capsule? Allow me to give you a clue. Everyone, did you write that down? The words to fill in the blank can be found within the game. Well then, good luck. Only Guts Berserker's allowed to shake the fairy. Please die. I'm confused. How do I? I might need to look this up. I might need to look this up. Sorry, give me a moment. I think YouTube had a complete playthrough. The walkthrough on YouTube just ends at the point where I'm up to. Maybe the end of the game is the I don't know. Walk. Guide. Oh, okay. I think I maybe not. There was a guide on GameFAQs. Maybe the real ending was the friends we made along the way. I think it was everyone's top line. That's what the guide says. In Yuichi's route, he applies the player must solve the mystery at the heart of the game, or the player will be cursed. At the end of his route, he asks what he wrote in that letter. Gives you a the solution of the puzzle is in Hideaki's route. The curse is a lie, meaning Yuichi lied to the player about being cursed for playing the game or making bad comments. This means the true ending of the game is to say yes to everyone's question results. Everyone was lying. This was just a made-up story to make the game interesting. Well, do you feel better now? Let's just end the game here. As you can imagine, players were incredibly infuriated by this ending. The writers intentionally strung us along by the promise of a true explanation and the intrigue of being cursed. Then they force you to search for random endings in the rest of the game, only to tell you it's all a lie. Not only that, but the entire events of the game were also made up to make the game more interesting. They had no desire to create and tell an interesting story. They were just making up as they went along. They all but admit they intentionally wasted your time and money to make it worse. The people that played this clearly cared the most to find out the truth. They deserve better. It's the perfect final slap in the face for an absolute piece of shit game. I love this. I think this is amazing. This is like one of the best games I've ever played. I love this. I loved it. Amazing. Amazing game. Amazing. It's so good. It's so good. It's like an indie pathologic one. It is. It's like the Japanese guy saying, it was a lie. This really has pathologic vibes. Speaking of pathologic one, I need to play that sometime. Anyway, thank you so much. Also, thank you for the poster check. Thank you so much for the stream. Thank you for hanging out with me. I love this game. This was the best. I'm so happy I played it. I'm so happy it got translated. Did you hear we're getting Bachelor's Pathologic too, and it looks wild? Oh yeah, I did. I'm excited for. I actually haven't played Pathologic 1. Well, I have a little bit, but not enough for it to uh be of significance. But I know it's a game that I would like. I also really want to play the Void. I think the Void is fairly long, but that's the only thing that puts me off. Not puts me off, but it's just if a game is going to take a while, I like to be prepared for it, you know? Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you so much for streaming. Void is such a cool game. It is. It is. It's not too long, but you can game over pretty often. Well, that makes me a bit wait, while we're just here, let's just check the path. I have Pathologic 1 already bought. It's saying around like 30 hours for Pathologic. Maybe that's including game overs. Voiders. Why are there so many games called The Void? Void is 24 hours. Yeah. I'll definitely play both of them at some point. Definitely play both of them at some point. I think it was something else by the same developer. It was like Gadget or something? Path? Logic. Wait, I'll just show you this because it's cool. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's called Cargo: The Quest for Gravity. It looks weird. It looks weird and I want to play it. I actually was going to play it for my birthday stream. Almost. Can I post it here? Give me a moment. Knock knock, who's that? Hi gay. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Birthday? Birthday who? Knock Knock is the ice pick lodge game no one seems to have heard. Oh, no, I've heard of that one. I've heard of that one. I've heard of that one. I have heard of my wish list. Yeah, I want to play this game at some point. Look at it. Look at this. I need to play it. It's such a Lexi game. It's such a Lexi game. Dude. But yeah, anyway, thank you so much everyone for coming. Let's go rate I think she's streaming. I think she's streaming. Yes. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Okay. Does look like a Lexi game. It does. It does. It does. Thank you so much everyone for coming. Let's go rate I and give her lots of support and cheer her on. She's playing Deadly Premonition. I'm really excited to keep watching her playthrough. But yeah, thank you everyone. I had lots of fun. I really like this game. See you tomorrow maybe. Bye. Bye 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 bye. Bye.